Welcome back to my kitchen. As you may have seen on Tournament of Champions, I made a pretty badass omelet. So I wanted to show you how to do it today because it's easy AF. Okay, so of course for an omelet you need eggs. I'm gonna make a 3-egg omelet. I like to make a pretty hearty omelet when I'm making them because why not? So just mix up your eggs, get them broken down. I put a little bit of salt and pepper in there. The salt actually breaks up the albumin in the egg and egg yolk, and you want that to be broken up before it goes into your pan. Everything else here I have is fillings or fat for the pan. I have some grated cheese. I have some already cooked mushrooms. You can put whatever you want. You can put ham. You can put asparagus. You can put onions. There's all sorts of omelets. Feta cheese, tomato, spinach. Some of my favorite is the Greek omelet with feta and tomato and spinach. That's like my go-to order. But today I have mushrooms and cheese, and I'm already prepared them because I'm just going to put them on the interior, and I'm going to fold this omelet over it. It's going to be so good because then the cheese is just going to melt. So we're going to get started. I like to use a blend of olive oil and butter. The butter just tells me when the pan is ready, if it's not too hot, not too cold. If the butter starts to go brown, I have to work really fast. So I'm going to put a little bit of butter, There it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna get it a little hotter because that butter did not melt right away. And you can do this at home. Now listen, you can try and try. You need practice. Your first omelet may be gorgeous. Your second one could be messy. It may have stuck to the pan. Just keep trying because honestly, it's just eggs. It's gonna be delicious no matter what. If you come out with a scramble, oh well. But honestly, you know what I'm talking about. Omelets are easy. They're easy when you don't have to make 4 of them at once in a time crunch. If you're just making them for breakfast or for brunch, yeah, they're fun and easy. Okay, so my pan is hot. My butter is bubbling, but it's not brown. So now I'm ready for the eggs. Let's do it. I'm gonna put the eggs in. Now, every single person in the world, every single chef, every single region, they have their different ways of making the omelet. As soon as my eggs go in, I like to get them scrambling. I remember a chef instructor of mine at school was always saying, you have to move the eggs, you have to move the eggs. So my method is scramble, scramble, scrape, scramble, scramble, scrape. And then really, it happens so fast. So as soon as you scramble, scramble, scrape, you keep getting the eggs back into the center. I'm turning my heat off. And the whole idea is you want to make a circle because we're thinking about folding it over onto itself to make a cylinder. That's how fast this happened. The eggs are already cooked and we're letting them set so we can fill it and then roll it out. Okay, so I'm going to put some delicious cheese. I'm going to put the cheese all over that circle of eggs so it starts to melt. I want it to be really distributed evenly. And I'm gonna tuck these mushrooms into the center. So we just find those when we bite into each and every bite and side of that pocket. You can put a little green onion, you can put some herbs at this point, whatever you like. Now, here comes the real test. We're gonna get this omelet out of the pan. I know what you're saying. Okay, it looks great now, but what about when you get it out of the pan? Okay, so the whole idea is you're gonna take that edge that's closest to you and start to fold it. This shouldn't be sticking to the pan. You can actually move that omelet a little closer to that other edge and think about folding it over onto itself, okay? The whole idea is you wanna fold this out of the pan. So think about a fold, tucking something in, and there's gonna be a little bit of a dual action here. With your left hand, you're hitting the omelet, you're tilting the pan. The right hand, you're just sort of coaxing it out with the spatula, and there it goes onto your plate. My instructor would also say you have to chop the omelet onto the plate. The omelet just jumped onto the plate. So you can use your pan, you can use the spatula. it all works together. I'm even gonna put a little bit of cheese on top. If I had some garnish, I would put more garnish, but honestly, this is it. This is the omelet. And you know why? It's easy AF.